speaking of that, we're going to be seeing Pokemon Trainer of all things here out of Don. Don has not been playing Mario whatsoever tonight. He's decided to go. What, you're not going to come down here, Hindsight? Come on down. Come on down. Yeah, come on, sit down. Park that ass. There we go. Plus, I want every other match on stream tonight. So here we go, going into the losers top 8 of the first portion of top 8. We already have the other one who played. It is Chavo currently waiting to fight you. Still,
he's so upset.
I tried my best, but y'all still find each other in losers quarters.
I don't know what happened, but either way, you know, nice little like jab lock. Unfortunately, it's too close to the ledge to be able to get anything, but he's still holding this ledge check. I know Don say he's just gonna be going a plethora of characters, not really like sticking just to one. So
yeah, I'm actually pretty curious as to why. It seems like he's trying to like change things up, try some new things. And it's not like his other characters are bad. I mean, even his PT's looking pretty good right now. But we know him for the Mario, so I think he's just feeling like he needs to change things up.
He told me he hasn't played since the last hog that he went to.
That was a few weeks ago, yeah. So
he doesn't play at home.
True. He streams and he does Apex stuff, much like everybody else. Oh, going deep off stage for that nair. There's plenty of room to make it back though.
Yeah, they're both gonna make it back, and Fillie kind of tossing his like ledge trap right now, and at least he's able to hold. Not even Don just keeps pushing to the corner.
Yeah, if there's one thing we've all talked about when it comes to Phillie's strengths, one of his weaknesses though is the fact that he doesn't have. Wow. All right. You know what? And they're both laughing about it too. They're both like you know when you got red, sometimes you gotta hold that, much like that forward air to the face. Alright, so very last hit of done it. These two have been literally waiting. I'm loving the patience now because usually Fillie goes in too much. In some situations where he doesn't need to, and he doesn't go for like egg tosses at ledge. He did go for it that time, and he got punished because he missed the roll, but I think if Fillie could play a bit more reserved in the right spots, he can make a lot of drastic improvements.
Yeah, right now, he's kind of just retreating the ledge, because the thing is you want to kind of treat Squirrel sometimes with Meta Knight. If you're in the corner, you don't really have to move unless you want to go like farther down, because he's not going to combo you afterwards. Yeah,
that's a pretty good reference to point it to. I think that's a pretty good approach. And now when you see Ivysaur, you just need to stay out of range. Like once you respect the Razor Leaves, respect the short hop fairs, they confirm into what they want. There he goes, giving up stage position again, looking. I mean, he was trying to catch the tether, but I think there, like, you control ledge because you were winning that whole time, and now Don is back here in center stage.
I think the last thing you want to do is give up stage control versus Ivy. It's the literal opposite of like Squirtle, is because now look at that, he had a great lead. He could have ledge trap, messes it up, and you know he managed to get the stock, but he took so much percent for it.
He did. Good job calling out all those jumps from Don though. He was jumping so much directly in front of him. All up smash, yeah. You as soon as you see that jump ripped, you go for that every time. Because if you take the trade, Yoshi's losing out on that regardless.
Nice, taking a bunch of percent from the Squirtle, and fighting his way back down. It's because Yoshi has the frame data, they can afford to do it sometimes, but gotta be careful. This is pretty even.
Yeah.
Like game one too. You know?
Like Don's gotta be careful how long he stays on Squirtle too, because if he gets jab locked and near the ledge at all, Squirtle is going to explode. So I think we'll be seeing a switch pretty soon. There it is.
And same thing with Yoshi. You know, if you get messed up the wrong time, that jab lock's gonna finish you. Nice little up tilt. Not gonna convert into anything, but it could.
Oh, catches him after the switch. Goes all the way up top to catch him while he's trying to jump away. Even after the Charizard with the multiple jumps, didn't matter. Found him all the way up there. So Fillie is so aggressive, but you know what? Sometimes it works out in the right spots.
Yeah, that's one of those things where you kind of want to look at a player tendency rather than like what a character can does. Because, you know, Charizard, you look at that character, they have the multiple jumps. Not as much as like some of the other characters, but it makes a very big difference in disadvantage. Fillie, a person who's already aggressive, is already going to be scouting out double jumps because that's a very big tendency of them.
Yep.
Because it's not like a tempo change. Whereas like you know, other characters, people who are more reactive, looking for an air dodge and then hitting.
And it's not like Yoshi loses much going after those double jumps either, because he has such good aerial drift that he just fades back on the stage without really using an air dodge half the time anyways.
Yeah,
so
there's no issue there.
Yeah, he's got, like, he could follow you deep off stage. We saw it at the very beginning when he went all the way out there for the first stock to try and get that nair. He didn't get the hit, but I like his commitment to that. I think the only things that if I'm him, I would be looking out for is Don making a terrible choice. He's going to switch to Inkling, which is a character that we all at the very beginning said, this character's broken. But the problem is, we figured out later, this character can't kill. So it's going to be very curious to see how this goes.
That's a very big issue, too. You don't want to combine that with like a character that's already hard to kill, like Yoshi is.
Yep.
Heavy, double jump armor. This is not the wave, at least from what I'm seeing. But I've seen Don's Inkling before. It's definitely not just like a random pick.
Oh, no. Oh, excuse me. That's me sleeping on his pick. Honestly, no, I agree. I've seen it too. Like his Inkling has been pretty good in the past. It's just that this character, like, he's probably using it mostly for the back air spacing and the ability to kind of just wall out Yoshi without having to commit too hard. I think the PT was looking incredible though. Like, I don't think he lost that match by much.
I just think he was trying to go with different characters like every game. I don't know if he did that earlier, but.
I mean, he did go Pyramithra and then switch to Donkey Kong in the round he lost. So I guess that it seems to be ringing true here.
Yeah, I don't think he's necessarily caring about whether or not he's able to do like X or Y. He's just kind of going for it.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Sometimes you pick a night where you want to get to practice. It's a small local, you get your practice in. They're currently doing an excellent job of ledge trapping Fillie here, which he's good at get a kill off of.
That was really clean. Like, usually Yoshi off ledge is super annoying. But if you're able to kill any of that out, you're doing great. Especially here, like, counterplays the egg tosses with the splat bombs.
I find it so funny that the color scheme between these two works out to where at some points you actually can't tell how much ink is actually on Yoshi because it's the same color.
Yeah, just like a slightly hotter pink.
Oh!
Reaction tech chase there, not going to be able to get the most off of it.
Yeah, hard punish, but you know that's pretty much all you're gonna get out of that. I don't think up smash kills there either because of how heavy Yoshi is. But another one of those should do it.
Yeah, you got like also a fear factor involved with that because you see he's been taking so much percent. Sometimes you gotta clap back and let him know. You can't just keep going up on it.
That was pretty good. Yeah, Fillie had one parry, not two, but the way that Don spaced it, he put himself in a spot where it looked like you could maybe nair at him for doing that, or maybe grab him for doing that, and then you just fell right below him. So it was very non-committal kill option there.
Just awesome. Yet again, really just kind of giving up the ledge, you know. I think those are two parts he's definitely not to cleaning his gameplay. Is like doing ledge traps a bit more reactively, and edge guards as well. Just at least mixing it up.
Yeah, exactly. Like if we say it time and time again, but when you do the same thing over and over again, it's no longer a mix-up. And against someone like Don, he's gonna figure it out as time goes. Now, Phillie's still been playing really good. I think the thing is though, Don realized he just needs to kind of stutter at him. He's been baiting him to swing early, but Fillie does find another anti-air up smash. Those have been happening this entire set.
It's definitely a very Fillie-esque thing to go for that. Don, as Don is a player, Yoshi's one of the characters that doesn't come out.
That's dumb. That's all I gotta say on that. Once again, covers him with the up air though, and that is going to be the second game going to Don. So that, you know, me throwing shots at the Inkling, me falling asleep on the Inkling, I am a huge fan of when people make me shut up because I'm here for it. I like seeing the changes.
Yeah, Don actually, in my opinion, a very good person at like adapting, especially over the course of the games. Like, if you were to lose to Don, he can tell you exactly why you lost. Yeah. That's, you know, sometimes you beat somebody, they're like, yo, what did I do wrong, man? And he's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, some people are like, I don't know, man, I just felt it.
But Don will just tell you. He's like, well, you were doing, like, jumps at ledge too much, or you were doing, like, you know, up smashes for no reason.
Yeah.
SDing too much.
He does. And he's, I mean, you know, something he has touted quite a few times is he's the one that got Light into Smash and, like, taught him what to do early on and then like took off obviously later on. But he's always been a fundamentally sound guy with a good eye for the game, and so far, you know, Inkling is very much a character of that archetype and has been working here as we switch to Northern Game.
What do you think of this pick for Fillie?
The switch to Northern Game?
Yeah.
It seems to be a personal favorite of his. He counter picks here all the time. I think for Fillie, he likes aggressively approaching people at ledge. So instead of trying to deal with just egg toss ledge traps, he's trying to bait people consistently on that platform to jump there because they think they have safety, and then he challenges them for it. So I think it's a pretty good stage pick for him. Most likely a comfort thing as well, but he has different options, much like air dodging down after that jump onto that.
I was just about to mention that Waveland into like the Falcon with flat is a great mix-up that you can only do on this stage and Kalos.
Yeah, and I'm not taking anybody to Kalos as Yoshi because you want to be able to interact with them. Then he kills him off the top with the up smash. Smaller blast zones than Kalos. It's not the same damn stage, people. Well, right now he's getting currently pushed back by all of these back airs.
Yeah, this counter pick definitely working out in his favor as Don actually stuck behind while Fillie actually doing a lot better on these ledge traps.
Yeah, like honestly, I think Fillie is starting to slowly figure out what he needs to do in this matchup. Like you need to consistently beat Inkling as they go skybound. A lot of characters love the short hop. You have an incredible nair with that frame 3 nair out of shield. You can just challenge anything when he tries to come at you because even though you're not getting shield poke, you can beat him out most of the time.
Yeah, right there. He's just been playing so reactive, understanding I don't need to do anything for this stock besides get my percent.
Yeah, and he's keeping it simple too. He's only doing a bunch of nairs because if you overcommit, you do something like back air, that gives Don a free grab, which is an up throw up air at this point. I don't know if it'll kill around this range. It's a very tight window for Yoshi's KO window, but you know Don's going to be looking for it pretty soon.
Yeah, at this point you can see Fillie actually getting a bit antsy because he wants to try to get the second stock. We're seeing him dash dance a bit more. You know, he just looking for the S and there is another one.
Yeah, these out smashes have been on the money, but there's another one right there too. Like I mean, you said it perfectly. Sometimes, like some players, like Phillie's been doing incredible. He has been consistently getting hit by that up air off the platform though. But it's not always about running in. It's about holding the lead, and you don't need to approach too much. He's doing a good job of it here because this is a borrowed time stock, and he does find the up air off stage. So far it's not costing him, but he's got to be careful with that in future sets, I believe. Right now he's doing an incredible job with it though.
We'll see how Don does. I'm not necessarily sure that he's someone I would say is good on the back foot. I think Don is great at pushing his lead, and that's the kind of person he is.
Yeah, I agreed. I think Don can struggle sometimes while being behind. He does get the up smash finally on an anti there. We saw Fillie keeps going to that platform as a way off stage.
He got Inkling too. I mean, that character has a lot of big combos. He got a lot of great strings, and we're seeing one of them right now already.
Oh! That should jump. That should jump, baby. He saw it. He knew he was going to do it. He went downstairs and he called him for it. Hindsight is already dipping because I think you're actually up next. Actually, yeah, it's you and Chavo next up on stream. So Hindsight done dipped on me immediately. And that is going to be Fillie taking it 2-1.